Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Spoilers Week of October 28. Kelly Monaco exits, Sam's devastated loved ones, and Sidwell strikes PC. General Hospital, GH, spoilers for the week of October 28 November 1 reveal that Heather Weber's Allie Mills' freedom will shake things up. Following Heather's official release, she'll come face-to-face with her son, Stephen Weber, Scott Reeves. Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, previously talked about Stephen's own prison sentence, ending and assumed he'd want to steer clear of Heather. However, Stephen will decide to reunite with Heather after all, so that'll bring some difficult scenes for them both. It's easy to imagine people like Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, and Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, delivering some stern warnings to Heather soon enough. If Heather dares to go on another reign of terror, her enemies may vow to stop her by any means necessary. Heather will no doubt insist she just wants to live a quiet life and hopefully bond with Ace Cassadine, Jay, and Joey Clay as he grows up. Meanwhile, Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, will make his way to Port Charles since he was last seen in Miami. Sidwell will certainly want his diamonds back, but he may also want revenge on those who have wronged him. Holly Sutton, Emma Sams, betrayed Sidwell and ultimately swiped his bling, so she could be at the top of the payback list. Could Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, get swept up in all the danger since Holly is her mother? If so, Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, might pitch in on a rescue plot at some point. Since Robert hasn't even had a chance to bond with Sasha as his daughter yet, he'll be highly motivated to help her out of any risky jams. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, and even Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, could also face Sidwell's vengeful wrath by the end of all this. In the meantime, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, and Sam McCall's Kelly Monaco loved ones will await updates following the transplant. At this point, there have been more concerns about Lulu, since she's the one with dire medical issues. Sam is healthy and has the less risky side of this procedure, but she's indeed the one who's headed for trouble. Although Lulu will survive the surgery, Sam's gearing up for a devastating outcome. It's possible Sam won't make it due to procedure complications, or perhaps due to something more nefarious. There have been some rumblings about Cyrus Renauld, Jeff Cover, tampering with Sam's IV bag in the aftermath, but there's also a chance Sam will face an unlucky surgery snag that ends in disaster. Of course, it doesn't really matter since the result is losing Sam any way you slice it. Sam's crushing exit is coming up soon, so it looks like her loved ones will have to mourn after it all goes wrong. Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaginos, and Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, should be particularly upset since their last interaction with Sam was so horrible. Sam stomped out on her feuding sisters, so it seems that's the final memory Christina and Molly will ever have of her. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, Scout Quartermain, Kozak Abinant, Danny Morgan, Asher Antonisen, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and many others will face total devastation once Sam's awful news spreads. Port Charles is on the brink of an explosive week as tragedy and danger collide. Fans of General Hospital will be reeling from unexpected plot twists, especially as Kelly Monaco, who portrays the beloved Sam McCall, makes a heart-wrenching exit. Her departure leaves the residents of Port Charles devastated, and a new villain, Sidwell, unleashes chaos on the city, setting up a dangerous new storyline. Sam McCall's farewell, an emotional goodbye. The most shocking news to hit the General Hospital landscape is Kelly Monaco's exit as Sam McCall. Sam has been a pillar in Port Charles, with her bold, fearless attitude and complicated love life. Her relationship with Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and their undying bond has been central to her character. However, this week will mark the beginning of an unexpected chapter: Sam's sudden and heartbreaking departure. It all begins on Monday, October 28, when Sam's storyline takes a dark turn. Fans have known for some time that she's been involved in increasingly dangerous situations, but no one could have foreseen what was to come. Sam is investigating a high-stakes mystery tied to Cyrus Reynolds, Jeff Kober, drug cartel, but little does she know, this will be her final mission. As Sam digs deeper, she uncovers a bombshell secret that puts her life in jeopardy. Despite Jason's warnings to steer clear of the escalating danger, Sam's stubborn determination gets the better of her. In a high-adrenaline chase through the docks, Sam finds herself cornered, her only hope of escape shattered when an unexpected betrayal takes place. By midweek, the tension in Port Charles rises as news of Sam's dire situation spreads. Jason, who's been racing against the clock to save her, receives a cryptic message that sends him into a panic. He rallies Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, and Carly Corinthos, Laura Wright, but time is running out. The stakes are higher than ever, and every moment counts. Thursday, October 31, will mark the climax of Sam's storyline. In a heartbreaking and action-packed episode, viewers will witness her final moments as she heroically sacrifices herself to protect those she loves. In a dramatic standoff with Cyrus's men, Sam is fatally wounded, leaving Jason to watch in horror as the woman he loves slips away in his arms. The aftermath: Sam's loved ones in mourning. The aftermath of Sam's death will send shockwaves through Port Charles. Jason is shattered, his world turned upside down. He's no stranger to loss, but losing Sam, the love of his life, will leave him more broken than ever before. His grief will be palpable, and his quest for revenge against those responsible will ignite a dangerous new fire within him. Sonny and Carly will rally around Jason, offering their support while dealing with their own grief. Sam was family to them, and her loss will leave a void that cannot easily be filled. Carly, always the strong one, will struggle to keep it together as she watches Jason fall apart. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, Sam's mother, will be devastated by the loss of her daughter. Alexis has been through countless trials in her life, but nothing could prepare her for the pain of losing Sam. As she spirals into grief, her fragile sobriety will be at risk, and she'll be forced to confront her inner demons. Alexis' daughters, Christina, Lexi Ainsworth, and Molly Haley Pullos, will also be heavily affected, and the Davis women will come together to mourn the loss of Sam. Meanwhile, Damian Spinelli, Bradford Anderson, Sam's best friend and confidant, will take the news the hardest. Spinelli, who always referred to Sam as his goddess, will be inconsolable. His sorrow will drive him to take extreme measures, and he'll vow to assist Jason in his hunt for vengeance, even if it means putting his own life at risk. The arrival of Sidwell, a new threat in Port Charles. As Sam's loved ones grieve, a new and dangerous villain arrives in Port Charles. Sidwell, a ruthless crime lord with ties to several underground organizations. Sidwell is not only more dangerous than Cyrus Reynolds, but he's also far more cunning, making him a formidable adversary for Sonny, Jason, and everyone in Port Charles. Sidwell's arrival will mark a new era of chaos in the city. His criminal empire is vast, and he's set his sights on taking over Cyrus's operation, all while launching an assault on Sonny's territory. With Sam gone and Jason consumed by grief, Sidwell believes this is the perfect time to strike. On Friday, November 1, Sidwell makes his grand entrance in Port Charles. The citizens of the city have no idea what's coming. He's calm, calculated, and terrifyingly methodical. Sidwell wastes no time in making his presence known, sending a chilling message to Sonny. I'm the new power in town, and you're either with me, or you're my next target. Sidwell's arrival sets the stage for an epic battle between Port Charles' criminal powerhouses. Sonny and Jason will have their hands full trying to protect their loved ones and maintain control of the city. But with Sidwell in the mix, they may be outmatched for the first time. A new chapter begins. As the week closes out, Port Charles is left reeling from the loss of Sam McCall and the looming threat of Sidwell. The residents of the city will have to come together in the face of these tragedies, but with so much danger ahead, nothing will ever be the same. For fans of General Hospital, Kelly Monaco's exit is a bittersweet moment. Sam McCall has been a beloved character for nearly 2 decades, and her departure will leave a lasting impact on the show. But as the show moves forward, it opens the door for new storylines, new villains, and new heroes to rise in her place. In the coming weeks, viewers can expect to see the fallout from Sam's death, as well as the growing threat Sidwell poses to everyone in Port Charles. Jason's quest for revenge will take center stage, and as he teams up with unlikely allies, it's clear that a war is brewing. What's next? Will Sonny and Jason be able to take down Sidwell before he takes control of Port Charles? Will Sam's death be avenged, or will more lives be lost in the process? One thing is certain, nothing will be the same after this devastating week in Port Charles. The loss of Sam McCall and the rise of Sidwell promise to change the landscape of General Hospital forever.